AI created music. So this is a growing thing, right? In that we can now use generative AI to create really powerful and effective and really nice music. I'm not talking about sort of the initial AI created music that we had about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, where it's kind of robotic, kind of synthetic. No, I'm talking about AI created music that sounds exactly as if it was made by a regular person. So this is something that we should be thinking about on a multiple of levels. I'm going to talk today about a program that recently came out called Udio, and right now it's in beta, so it's completely free. I'll put a link in the description as well as in the comments. So this is a program that allows you to easily go in and manipulate it and put in what you want, what type of music you want, whether you want lyrics or you want it to create lyrics for you or you want to give it the lyrics. And by interacting with it, you're able to create really nice sounding music. Now, the question is, well, what does this have to do with academia? So we need to think about it again on several different levels. The first one is, let's think about this ethically. Is this an ethical violation? Is this some aspect of, we have critical thinking within the whole AI literacy aspect. So within critical thinking, we have ethics and bias and those things. So is there some ethical issues with this? Well, legally, they've covered themselves pretty well because what they're expressing basically is that, well, they're not copying anyone else's music. They're copying, or they've trained it on music of people that have done similar things to maybe popular songs, but they're trained on that. So whatever they trained on were on people that allowed them to use their music. So there's lots of legalities and ways of implementation. So the training data is supposed to be safe and secure and legal. So there's that thing. But there are different levels to this, right? As far as ethical considerations. This is a very powerful tool that can create really effective music, usable music, music that could be used on its own or as part of a business, part of advertising, part of marketing. So this could definitely potentially take the jobs of a lot of people, right? The music industry employs millions of people. This could start to erode some of those jobs. So this is yet another example of how AI will be taking some jobs. Now, of course, there will still be jobs, and this might create maybe some other new ones, but I think that ratio is definitely not going to be in favor of people and having jobs. But it is still going to be important for us to develop AI skills in order to be able to use programs like this. So we have to ensure that we understand that. But we also need to be thinking about things in academia further out, as far as, are there going to be great opportunities for people in the music industry if the AI can do all these things? Now, I think that there still will be, but there'll be less, just like in everything else. We're still going to need people in many different fields, but they're going to be less of them. Why? Because one person will be able to do much more, or one person will be able to do things much faster. So that's something to really think about. So these would be great questions to pose to your students as well, as far as, okay, now we have this tool. Let's try to use this tool, AI literacy, capabilities development, awareness about what's available out there, capabilities, as well as knowledge on how the system works, what can it do, and then go into the critical thinking. Is it okay to use this? What are the legal implications? What are the ethical implications? Great things to discuss with your students to have them develop this understanding as well. So we have that, but then now we also have to think of it again on different levels. So what about business classes? What about art classes? If I am in a marketing class and I need to be thinking about, okay, within a business, should I use this tool? Is it okay? If I do use this tool, how could this help me to be more efficient in my creation? If I'm a business, how will using this tool save me money? Right? Again, all different considerations that need to be taken into account if I'm teaching classes on these different subject matters. Getting the incorporation of AI tools in different ways, ethically, business, work, jobs. These are all important things to really consider. So the way that this system works here is I'll simply go in And then once I have an account, and right now it's completely free because it's in beta, but I'll go in and then I can simply ask it for anything. So I could put in and say, well, there's the example, a song about the secret life of a novelist, or I could put in something like a song about AI literacy and its importance to society and education. So from there, the suggested tags, I go through and I can select what I want. And they have a huge selection of all sorts of things, everything from rock to heavy metal, electro, country, anything you could really think of. So let's go with something simple like, let's just do hip hop. And then within each section that you select, and now you have even more sections that give you all sorts of things. Let's go with that, some sort of dance. I'm going to let the lyrics be on its own. So it's going to create lyrics for me. It's going to auto-generate. And you can see that it gives you a huge amount right now for beta. You can do 600 of these monthly. So let's say create. So now it's creating. It's going to give you 2 different ones. Depending on when you're using it and how busy the servers are, will depend on how long it takes for it to actually generate. So I've been working on this for a little while, playing with it, experimenting with it. And I think I've come up with the first dance song dealing with AI literacy and why it's important. So here it is. Enjoy.
AI is the future. This is true. Teach the students, teach them right. Faculty has gotta shine that light. Give a blast to the staff, all must learn and be improved. AI is the future. Yes, this is true. AI is the future. Yes, this is true. Develop your AI literacy. It'll improve your abilities. Now think more critically. This is our new reality. All must learn AI literacy. Together we'll be better. We'll do more all together. Think of you and think of me. We need to know to help society. AI is the future. This is true. Teach the students, teach them right. Faculty has gotta shine that light. Give a blast to the staff. All must learn and be improved. AI is the future. This is true.
Thank you, everyone, for going through this and learning about this with me. So it's important for us to understand these new capabilities that come up with AI so that we can start to understand it, so we can think about how it might be implemented within our classroom, and then also to have these discussions about ethical considerations, what it means, some legalities, where it could be used in business, where it could be used within our topics that we teach in the classroom, and to always have these type of discussions with our students, because it's important for them to learn and for us to learn together as a group. And the social aspect of learning is really important with all of this. And together we'll all get through it. Thank you very much. Make sure that you share and like so that we can continue to develop this type of community and always learn from each other. And remember, learning is for life.